Hi, Management 7300 students. This is Steve Wagner, your instructor, and I wanted to post a quick video showing you how you should be posting on the case study discussion boards. So, as you should know, part of your work in this class involves working with groups, and there are two main groups that you're working with. One is the best practices group project, where you're going to research an HR topic over the course of the semester to develop a paper and a presentation. And I've posted some information on that. Another group you're working with is the case study discussion group. That's where periodically throughout the class you're going to look at a case study that's in your textbook and work as a group to respond to the challenges and questions in that case study. And you've got your first one this week. Okay, last week you did posted to the discussion board for the whole class, but this week you're going to be posting in a case study discussion group where you're just doing a discussion in a small group. So I wanted to give you a little bit of guidance on how to do that. Now you can see the Blackboard page here, and of course the main menu is always a good place to figure out and navigate where you're going. Of course, you could use the course module to get around, and so if you go to course modules and go into module 2, you'll be able to see on the table of contents the module 2 case study discussion. That gives you an idea, where the case study is and what the questions are, and provides you instructions for doing the case study. Generally, when you're doing these case study discussions, you'll have an initial post to one of the questions that is due by Friday. Okay, and you should always try and choose a question that someone else in your group has not responded to. Then, by Sunday of the module, you should have read everybody else's initial response and post 2 follow-up responses. So we can see if we're in the module here, we can go to where it says click to launch, and that will take us to a link for our group work areas. And here you'll see I have a number of groups because I put myself in all of the groups. You should have 2 groups, one for your best practices group project, one for your case study discussion group. Okay, so we can click on that, and that takes us to our group area. Okay, now if you wanted to just go to the group area, of course you could go to the group work areas off the main menu, or if you go below the main menu, there is an area called My Groups, and your case study discussion group is listed there. Okay, so when you get into your group area, you'll see a short description of the case study discussion assignments, okay, just in general. This is from the syllabus. It also tells you who your group members are. And below that is an area called Group Tools, and you want to click on Group Discussion Board. Now when you do that, it will take you to the discussion board, and you'll see that there is a forum posted. Okay, so you should not create a new forum. I create the forums, okay, and that forum basically includes the information that you saw in the module that identifies what pages the cases are on, when your posts are due, what are the questions. To respond to that, you're going to click on the link that says Module 2 Case Study Discussion, or whatever module you're in. Okay. Now, no one's posted here yet. Okay, so if you want to respond to one of the questions, you'll go up, and there's a button up here that says Create Thread. And when you create a thread, it gives you a space to do a subject line and then do a short message to that. Okay, and you'll write that out and you'll submit it, and then that will be posted as a thread in the case study discussion. So if we look around, I'm going to see if I can't find anybody who's posted yet. I don't know if it's kind of early in the week, so I don't know if someone else has posted. Oh, here's someone who's posted. Okay, so we can see that someone here has posted, and to look at that person's post, you click on it. Okay, and again, you would read that person's post, and then when you wanted to respond to that post, you would hit reply. Okay, and you could see what that person wrote and give them back some feedback on what you thought about their question and what they were doing. Okay, so that gives you an idea how to post. I wanted to go back here. If you look in the syllabus, you will see that I do have a rubric for the case study discussion, and I use these rubrics to grade your posts. So let's just review some of the things here. One of the dimensions I'm looking at is, are you using discipline-based knowledge? And so this means that your posts make reference and use the theories, practices, research, and concepts of human resources from this course. And so you should be using those. And then also, if you see under the competent and good, I'm looking for you to cite page numbers from where those theories, practices, research, and concepts are coming from. So I'm looking for you to cite your textbook. If you do that, you'll get scores for being excellent or competent. If you don't, you're going to get scores for needing improvement. I'm also looking for you to connect to personal experiences and or the course videos. So in your post, I'm going to look to, are you talking about your own work experience? Are you talking about what you learned from the videos that I have posted in the course? Again, the more you do that, the higher the points that you get. The less you do that, the lower the points. I do score you on responding to your classmates. And again, I'm looking for you to have substantive posts here. Something that adds to the discussion, that is insightful. Not just, hey, nice post. If that's all you write, you're going to lose points on this one. And then finally, I'm looking for you to use correct grammar and syntax. Again, this is a small part of the points, but again, if there's a lot of typos and misspellings, I will take off points there.